Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Divide and Conquer. My name is Mark Tressor, and this is my Gondor campaign. Now, in the last episode, actually, first, hold on. I'm sorry. I should mention first, there's a link in the description to my Patreon page where, if you're enjoying this sort of content, you can go and support me in creating it and spend $5 a month making sure that I can continue to eat and stuff. And you'll also get access to a special place on the Discord and all that good stuff. So if you are interested, do please head over there and do that. Now, in the last episode, I was talking about potentially declaring war. I kind of have intimated in the past that I don't really want to start wars myself. I want to kind of let wars come to me. But I suggested that maybe I should clear up Dol Amroth and Rohan before I move on to other wars. But I think, as I second guess myself, that Dorwinion is probably the war that makes more sense. Now, they have a lot of troops, as you can see, um, but there is a chance that we could maybe start nibbling away at some of their territories, and some of those troops would probably start going on the offensive, and we have a lot of good defenses along our borders with Dorwinion. So, I think that is possibly where I want to be. I'm not sure I'm ready for that yet. I think still need an extra unit here for some reason. Easy enough to fix. I think I want to train at least a couple more offensive armies in this region before I do go to war with Dorwinion. I could also use some generals over this direction because we don't really have any governors for when we start taking territories, so we aren't there yet in declaring war on Dorwinion, but we are getting close, I think. I'm wondering where my watchtower guys are. I feel like I was sending one of them over here somewhere, but I can't find them now. Hmm. I'm sure I had somebody working on watchtowers over here. Maybe he's... I feel like I was building watchtowers along the northern border here. But again, now I just don't see him anywhere. Possible I'm just blind. Anyways, as usual, we will start once again with a save game and an end turn. I do have a watchtower guy going toward Clyrig, so that I should do next turn for sure. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where that guy is that I was trying to make watchtowers with, but I'll figure it out. Okay, fire. Boom. Perfect. Just have you run up there next turn, build another one just so we can see all the mountains. It's very important. Do some work on some buildings. Not a whole lot to talk about here. We're pretty much just following the same template all through the lands. Brethil is recruiting troops for some reason. I think it's just to have more defensive units lying around. Fanulond, I think, is the same. Settlond is definitely the same. Siduri is training ships. That navy is actually finished, though. So we'll send them down, let's see, probably down to be ready to attack Dol Amroth itself. If we do end up at war with Ered Luin first, we'll have to move people, but so it goes. And some good training in at various places, just filling in the gaps. got retraining happening here and there. All right. Cool. Looks good. So can I find the guy up here who is building watchtowers? And if not, why? Are you building watchtowers? Yes, you are. Thank you. Jeez. Impossible to find you for some reason. I think I'll have you swing around to that over the next couple turns, and then we'll go north to this stuff. The whole border of Barchaleg, or Dorthul, and some of the Rudar lowlands and the Weather Hills on your way back south. Okay. So now I want to start thinking about more offensive armies in the Dorwinion area. Like, I've got these 3 armies, which I could very easily use to push Dantalad, Dorthalu, and potentially Varfaced, though obviously Varfaced is a bit of an issue. There's a lot of units around it. So I'd probably send these 3 armies to take these 2 settlements first, and maybe even push north further. They're both villages, so we could even just take them in one turn. What about this? This is a stronghold. This is a large town. Yeah, so we'd probably just take these 2, but then we would send... I'd probably plant an army here on this bridge, right? And then they could have defensive battles. Let's start moving these troops over to this bridge, maybe. And then we'll get these guys out of this fort, and we'll send them towards the border. And we'll get these guys out of this fort, and we'll send them towards this border. And we're going to kind of sneak by and grab Dorthalu and Dantalad, ideally kind of in the one turn. And then we'll have a defensive army sitting on this bridge, which should stop any troops from causing us trouble, I imagine. Now with that, we do have this extra general sitting here, so I'm going to actually redirect him to that fort. And then we'll start recruiting some extra troops for him to take. We've got a lot of troops that we can train in this region, so there's no reason not to do this. We've, in fact, already got some troops sitting in Caer Andros. Is Caer Andros? No, Caer Andros doesn't border any of that stuff, so I'm not going to worry about, like, defensive units. We already have Morannon and Gelibran, which should suffice. Because Caer Andros is the Forest of Ithilien, which, yeah. Morgul Vale, Udun, Dagorlad. Dagorlad is the one that we have to worry about, I think, primarily. And that's Gelibran. But Morannon also borders this region, so yeah, we'll keep that in mind. But yeah, Dorwinion is definitely the target now. I'm going to actively work on that. Let's actually start recruiting more in Karasast. Brethil is actually full up on troops, so we'll leave that there. Let's train in Ostithil. Boom. Minas Ithil. I will happily train in Lulmurder. Durthan. And Barad-dûr. I think that's a good collection of settlements to train things at. As those troops become available, I will move them to this fort. If we can get another general at some point in this general area. Yeah, In fact, let's take Ongbor here. Do you have a mission? You're going over here for some reason. Oh, I was thinking about making an army here so that I could invade Dol Amroth when the time comes, so I will do that. I'm a man of my word. Let's just start recruiting some troops here. Oh, I know what's happening here. I was already working on building troops, and a bunch of them, I guess, are ready. And I am now screwing that up. But let's just train more. You know, it's not bad to have more troops, right? Okay. And then if I have, do I have another general lying around somewhere over here? Here. You are going to make your way very, very slowly, but nevertheless successfully to this fort. What is this place called? Shoot, it's on the tip of my tongue. Excuse me if there's chewing noises. I am just eating lunch. This is the only time I could find to record today, and I'm actually running late on my release schedule, so I'm sorry about this, but it's gotta be done. Um, Noon, I think this is called, right? Yeah. Anywho, yeah, let's start moving on Dorwinion. There's only so many things we can do before I get bored of just building watchtowers. Alright, with that, let's save the game. I suppose I should check on my Navy progress in Mistrand as well, if that's going to be what our target is. Okay. Keep on working on various things. Midland is a great moneymaker. Wow. Happy about that. Bruinost is a large city now. That's very, very good. Start working on military buildings now. Already starting to get some troops going. In a few places. Sure, keep training, why not? Can you retrain anything else? Nope. In that case, we'll move you along. Are you all retrained already? Yes, you are. I'm actually going to run you up to this fort, and your general will be with you shortly. Does look like Dorwinion's making some moves here. Not sure where to. We'll keep an eye on that, a very close eye. Let's look over here. So we've got a couple of ships in the sea here. They're really just like mobile watchtowers. Dorwinion does have a couple of navies, but they aren't anything interesting. I've got some crazy navy stuff happening here. I can get a couple more ships, which is good. We should be able to blockade most of their ports around the sea pretty quickly, but I don't know that we'll be able to completely destroy their navies. That will probably take us a couple turns. We do have 1, 2, 3 offensive armies ready in this region, which is a very good start, but I kind of wish I had more. Thankfully, it looks like I can train some. Farband, can you train some more too? Thank you. Okay. So with that, another offensive army on the way. We could potentially push to Lest or Enmahath when we declare war. We do have this army in striking distance of Enmahath, so there's not really any reason to hold back on that siege. I think maybe the only reason to hold back would be that all of these troops potentially then attack us very quickly. But this army would probably be moving in, and so would this one. So I can maybe take both of those towards Lest. And in fact, let's start moving you now. I can take both of those towards Lest, and this army and the one that I'm training down here towards Anmahath. I think that would be a good way of doing things. Could try to take Algair, but I'm not really worried about the defense of Mistrand, or indeed Mataram, or indeed Darsgurum. Like, I think I can defend against Dorwinion no problem. So it's really just a matter of pushing from both sides, taking territory as quickly as we can. Or, well, not necessarily quickly, but as steadily as we can. And keeping up the troop training. I think we want to move whatever I'm training here into that fort. That makes sense. You know, I say that. No, I will do that. I think that just is a common sense move to make. Okay. I think I'm happy with everything now. I'm just going to double check I haven't... Oh, I do have these guys. Do watchtowers still. I haven't done them yet. Okay. That, I think, is everything we need. Save the game, and we will end the turn. Hopefully we won't need a whole lot of time here to get things rolling. I think we'll be able to attack Dorwinion in a couple turns. I doubt they'll be happy about it. Boron. That's an interesting chemical name. Where are you? Tharban? Perfect. You are going to come over here. And I'm trying to train another offensive army. Dorvorn, sure. I try Ostsul. Keep growing. Undertowers is now a town. That is great. Keep growing. Archeleg. Retrain. And Ongsul is finished. That's nice. Karasas, we've got you building troops for this army, I think. Settlond, you are just filling yourself up. Western Osgiliath. Oh my, look at the troops. Oops, they went the wrong direction. That's okay, I needed to pick troops up from Kaer Andros anyways. Minas Ithil. Some extra horses for me. Durthong. Don't know where to put you yet. I guess over here would be fine. I don't necessarily need to have them in a fort. It's just kind of nice to have them in forts. Oh, I forgot about this army. Let's have this army join the fun in Dorwinion. Ostithil. Gondor Cav. Just head on up here with me. Oh, wait. Actually, start heading up this way. I think. Lol Murder. Already did that one. Hothenur. Yeah, head up here. Baradur. Send you towards this army. Tirathride. Got a bunch of stuff. I think this goes to this fort. Tirathoros. Also going to this fort. Darskurum is finished, which is good. Amonethel. You're just building border settlement defenses, right? If we need to call upon you for an offensive army, we can grab it later, but right now we don't need it. Alright, Boron, we sent you to the right place, yep. Let's see, so we need, they haven't moved, so we need to move you up here, and you move to the border, face off against that guy. You will join him next turn. We've got this fort in striking distance. We're trying to train a new army here. Over on this side, things are kind of progressing as required. Build a new watchtower for me. Oh, nope, you can't. There's already a watchtower there, so yep, that makes sense. You head over here. You head up here. We will be ready to either push or invade, as the case may be, pretty shortly here. Does look like they're bunching up around Dantalad. It's still a village, so we can take that out pretty quickly, even if there's a bunch of troops. But it's possible this means I need to send all of my armies to the one settlement, which I kind of didn't want to do. But it's okay. Let's do our watchtowers. If I can find the right guy. There you go. Perfect. Now head up here. And then you down here. Continue giving me good vision along these mountains. And then next turn, head on over here, I guess. We'll just finish up this big old splotch. Ready for Dorwinion, but not quite there yet. So I just grab a little bit more of my lunch. We got 14 generals in the fort. And more on the way. More generals. One in Belorn. I have no use for you right now. Buildings. Ankaragmir is becoming quite the little settlement there. which I am very happy to see. Mengelin. Oh, she still needs so much pop growth. Perfect. Getting some retraining along the border with Khazad-dûm is very, very useful. Oh, more troops for this army. I think I might have to send these guys over here, which is kind of fine. There's only 2 more spots available in that fort. Look, 2 more spots. Ugh. All right, now you are ready to go. You should move up here to the border, and we'll figure out what to do with you in a minute. Karandros. Head on over to this fort. Eastern Osgiliath. Head on over to this fort. Minas Ithil is helping. Durthong. Head up here, join that army. Ostithil. Head up there. I don't think there's going to be room for you, but head up there anyways. Walmurder. Good. 7 slots left there. Hothanur. You are a little far south, if I'm being honest. But we will take your troops nevertheless. Baradur. Send on over here. To your Ethride. You're sending troops over to this fort. Thorband. I'm sending your troops over to this fort. Though, I don't know how useful that's going to end up being. Tirithoros. I think you are also heading over here. Mistrand, we got a new ship. We can retrain it immediately because nothing makes sense. Oivamari, you're definitely sending troops to this fort. It's right next to you. And Amukan. Head up here, please. Kizilkum. Also head up here, please. Barchaleg. Retraining. Looks like they're done retraining. Yeah. At least for now. Okay. How do we look? We've got our defensive bridge unit, or army, words. We've got these guys ready to invade Dorthalu. Think I'll send you over here to join the battle at Dantalad. Filethor, build me a watchtower while you're at this. You just line up there. You are going to line up in the middle there, if you would like. You are heading this way. Almost ready with that army. Not quite. We're getting there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 armies already. One more ready here. One more ready here. So that's 6 armies that can march on whatever we'd like. I think we'll probably do 3 and 3. So 3 go this way, 3 go this way. And then this army is going to come up. Then we have 1, 2, 3 ready to march on Eastern Dorwinion. 4. So we're definitely getting there, and we should be able to knock out these ships and these ships within a couple turns. So we will have sea supremacy, which honestly we could use to like hop around the sea and just take these settlements. Like we don't necessarily have to fight a land war over here. We could very easily fight a an amphibious war. But I think probably better to just knock them out one settlement at a time, as we are wont to do. Okay, things are looking up. Let's check on our watchtower guys. Here's one. Keep her moving. Where's my other watchtower guy? There he is. Build one. Didn't quite get it, so we'll have to go into here. It's fine. So, one reason I'm thinking about Dorwinion is because they are allied with Dale and the Woodland Realm, neither of whom I border. So until I get most of the way through Dorwinion, I really don't have to worry about their allies, which is good. But I will try to be careful about it, because I don't want to end up in a situation where I'm fighting the entire map at once. I could probably do that and win, but it's just not something you should do if you have a choice. Alright. Save it a game. And ended a turn. Ships moving. 15 generals. Oh, 16 generals. Looking good. We all move out? Yes, we can. Good. This army is ready. I lied to you. I don't want to take all of you. I want to take all but one. Thank you. Head on up here. You join here. You join there. That army is ready now. Heorot has the plague. Nothing I can do about that. Eisenrun. Bye. Sea of Rhun. We have any more pop growth to do? No. Start working on an inn. Cut us on a ledge. Good. Retrain what you can, please. Doom. Great market. Let's get a greater market. Siege works in Anuminos. Great. You just have to work on economic buildings. Milfaragla. Great. Awesome. Minas Tirith. Okay, we're going to start another army. There'll be so many armies all across the map. It's going to be lovely. Amanethel. You're building up a defensive group, so that's fine. We'll just keep you there. Mistrand. We retrained a ship there, and I think we got a new one. Oibamari, send your troops the usual place, please. Amukand. Same goes. Oops, off. Kizilkum, same goes. And Anon and Arod is retraining some troops. That's fine. You need one more troop still. Okay, let's train Gondor Spearmen. Fine by me. Meanwhile, you need to build a watchtower here, and move over here to hopefully eradicate this little splotch of gray. You build a watchtower here, and continue on this path to start building some border watchtowers, kind of here and here. Cover both sides of our border with Erebor there. Alright, let's do some troop movements. You're heading up here. You already on the move. You are looking pretty good already. One more unit. And I don't seem to have it. And I think I still have some coming up. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so next turn we'll have another army ready. You're ready. You are going there. You are going there. So I'm going to put you over here. A lot of troops moving on this side of things, but we're still not quite ready with another army. I still do have 3 armies ready to move right now, but I would like to have 4. Especially if I want to go after less, but I don't think I will. The more I look at this, the more I want to attack Enmahoth, so that they don't gang up on me with all of this stuff, and like I can just bring all of my armies down south here. Yeah, let's withdraw from the border here. I'll head these guys down this road towards Enmahoth, and I think when they're ready to go, actually, when they cross into Dorwinion next turn, that's when everybody crosses into Dorwinion's territory. We are going to launch the invasion to end all invasions into Dorwinion. It's going to be great. Some of my reinforcements are going to be a little slow to catch up, but that's okay. Should probably keep training. Where I can, just because there's no such thing as too many troops. Though I suppose I will try to prove that statement wrong. Okay. Can I train more stuff over here, maybe? I don't need to at Darskurum. But the answer is definitely yes. Just keep training, and eventually we will end up with more armies. Okie doke. So, save the game. And once more, we will end the turn. See what we can get done, apart from me getting another bite of lunch. Which is important, but possibly not relevant. Another general in Barad-dûr, don't mind if I do. He can come and help be a governor somewhere over here once we take some of Dorwinion settlement. We'll start retraining in Harrowt. That's just fine. Large town ready to upgrade. Sea of Rhun, good job. Olshenethil was ready to upgrade as well. Looking good. That's all the economic building, so let's start working on military. 12,000, almost 13,000 gold per turn. That is awesome. Truly, truly amazing. All right. Where are you? Yeah, no, you're already moving towards something. That's good. Speaking of moving towards something, I need one more unit in this army. Let's make it let's actually make it Ithilien Rangers. And then send you up. Send you up. Send you up. Send you up. Okay. We're making the cross into Dorwinion territory here. Waiting on a few more troops to make it to this fort. Quite a few more troops. I think the journey from Tharband is just really, really long. So I should probably stop training troops there if I'm intending to send them to this fort. But whatever. We should be pissing Dorwinion off now because we're in their territory, but if they want to take a crack at me, be my guest, man. I might start organizing these armies instead of just clumping them together, because, like, I have the luxury of time a little bit here. Okay. Start moving you two towards Dorthalu. Start moving you towards... should I just go for the Siege of Dantalad, or should I... I'm going to prelude it a little bit, and, like, have my units, or my troops here, within reinforcement range of one another, but not attacking yet. Because I want to start all of the sieges that we're doing all at once. We're going to do 3 of them. So, yeah, we got a little ways to go. Actually, you know what? I was going to say let's move these guys this way, but actually let's wait for these troops, and then we'll start moving them this way, and we'll have you meet them up there. Taking this settlement will actually free up the army at Darsgurum, which is kind of nice. And probably the army... Oh, I was going to say the army at Oibamari. I don't have an army at Oibamari, so never mind. Okay, let's take a look at watchtowers. You're doing some good work over here, my friend. Excellent. We're just going to run around this line here, get all of that built. Anything else? We got our watchtower guy over here, of course. Where did you go? There you are. Try to get all of this in one go if we can. Oh, that looks pretty good. Head up this way. Looks like we need some border watchtowers with Fenastrunin. As long as you stay inside of the line, mate, we are going to be just fine. Okay. We're approaching the end of our watchtower journey, at least over here. Probably need to start doing some more once we start taking more territories this direction. But such is life. Okay. What if I do... I might try some diplomatic trickery. So I have my diplomat over here. I can talk to Dorwinion. What if I ask them to give me Dantalad, and I say, accept or we will attack? That could be interesting. I think I might try it, you know? Yeah, I might. How's my fort of generals looking over here? We've got 16. It's overkill. I might start moving them in a couple turns here. Like I said, I'm going to need governors over in Dorwinion's old territory, but at the moment I do have a bunch of general-led armies, so it's not the highest priority. Okay. It's good enough. Let's save the game. End the turn. I can get some more lunch. Oh, I forgot about the extra troops there. That's my bad. Hmm. Dorwinion was definitely thinking a little bit there. Maybe they're starting to position troops defensively. Ulstathil is a great place for a new general to spawn. Okay, keep moving. We're gonna put you right at the intersection of these two roads. Get our third guy up there as quick as we can. City ready to upgrade. Don't mind if I do. No interesting announcements. Dorwinion got a warehouse. Cool. Osul. Working on a governor's quarters, please. Under towers. Yeah, you still need a lot of pop growth, don't you? Harland still needs to make me some more money, and Barchaleg. Cool. And we got some training coming up. Let's start putting people in this fort, including you. What is this? Why can't you go in there? I guess it's because that guy screwed it up. Which is annoying. Okay, head on there. Eastern Osgiliath. I guess we're just collecting this army in the forest as opposed to in the fort. Oh, we didn't quite get there. Just plop that army there. More troops coming out of here. Tharband. I mean, I guess send them up this way. I don't think I need more troops in the east, but I probably will need more troops in the west. Amonathel, yeah, do your thing, man. I don't know. I don't think there's a whole lot of point to doing so. Keep sending troops this way. Oops. I don't know if there's some troops that I missed, but we do seem to have an army ready here. Let's just get them out of the fort. Send them up this way. You keep moving in there. That's fine by me. Fizzlecoom, did you? Yeah, you made some troops. Good job. Come on up. Come on up. And you're gonna meet your army somewhere on the road, I think. It's gonna be the plan. Alright, keep it along this road towards Enmahath. Oh, we got caught. That's fine. We can move next to that army so that if they do attack us, we get reinforcements. I could move my troops out of this fort, but I don't think it's worthwhile. Meanwhile, you're good. You're good. Just head on up that way. We're just threatening Dorthalu at the moment. We aren't actually attacking them just yet. Got an extra army on its way up. An extra general on his way up. Could probably have you just lead this army. It's probably better. Let's keep recruiting stuff at Minas Tirith. And probably at Minas Ithil, yeah. At all of these places, realistically. Yeah, that looks good. Carandros, maybe? Yeah. Um. Okay, so watchtowers. Yeah, here and not there. Can't build it on a bridge, can we? Just move him slightly away. That'll be fine. Hmm. Can I train more spies somewhere? The answer is yes, conditionally. I have used up my training slots in a lot of places. There's one. Oh, that was the only one I could train. Okay, well, I'll get one more spy at least. That'll be good. We can maybe put a spy next to this settlement, Marnithel, which is their capital, so it'd be funny if we took it pretty early. All right. I think next turn we can attack. I'm gonna move this navy a little closer to some of their boats because it's gonna be funny. I have such overpowered navies that they just don't stand a chance. Okay. Save the game and end the turn. Oh, I forgot about one guy who's doing watchtowers. That's okay. He moved in the right way, I believe. Oh, so I want Dantalad, Varfest, and Enmahath. Accept or we will attack. Let's see if they listen. Okay, well, I'm going to follow up on that threat. Congratulations, you played yourself. Ooh, we got a new general. In Steward. Well, at least he's close to the fort. Construction report. Eisenrun stables. Cool. Get an archery range. On card, next level armor, please. Seacon got an inn. It's already upgrading. I'd love to see that. Mengelin, governor's quarters. Let's work on both ads now. Metrith. Just make more money, please. Bree. Same goes. Anuminos. Yep. Anonena Road is almost finished. Not quite. We've got new troops. Oh, I couldn't quite make it there. I only need 3 of you, so piss off the rest. You go in here. You are going to lead this army to hopefully success. Where did you come from? Don't know. You're going to lead this army. Congratulations. Okay. You go meet up with you. Transport to the siege at Dorthalu when you're ready. You're going to move up here, but you're a little far back, so you might get attacked. That's okay, though. Alright, well, we told them we'd attack. What happens when you mess with Gondor? I mean, for now, it's just 2 villages, right? But it's going to get much, much worse. Spy, get on the other side of Dorthalu, please. Thank you. Wasn't I recruiting a spy over here? Yep. Why don't you come up here to Mornithil? That would be helpful, I think. What are you doing? Okay, for some reason. Probably okay. You are heading up this way. You can reach them, actually. It's kind of nice. Get up this way. Can we not quite besiege this turn? Okay, well, that's annoying. I thought I was going to be able to do this all at once. But let's at least make sure that all of our armies are within reinforcement range of each other. We are going to immediately get some kills on some ships. They did not die. Where did the other ships go? There they are. Yes, way, little one. They get away from me. But, okay. Let's blockade 2 of their ports. We'll send this ship over here so that we can hopefully attack this navy again in the next turn. So we've got 2 sieges going on. One is almost ready. They do have a lot of troops over here, so it will be good to have extra backup once we get it over this way. But 3 armies should be able to handle most of what they've got here, especially since they're really good troops. We are bringing even more reinforcements up from this area constantly, so that'll be helpful. Can I retreat anything here? No, I can't. So maybe train something at Barad-dûr? Well, on Dorwinion. It's happening. And end the turn and see what Dorwinion's response to my evil actions is. Oh, I forgot about my watchtower, guys. Yeah, it's fine. Well, Dorwinion had to think a lot about that one. Taking the burqa? Bro, why would you want me to take Naburka? It's a terrible strategy. I'm not even going to listen to you. I'm just not going to do it. Lots and lots of stuff. Harland, how you doing? Thank you. Furos is ready to start building. Oh, recruitment. We've got some more troops. Some more troops. A lot more troops. Wow. Eastern Osgiliath. What do you need? 5 more? Only 3 from Minas Ithil. Everything is very slow right now. Okay. You are building a watchtower here. We have one there. Guess let's just pull all the way up here and build a watchtower. I don't think we really need it there, but and we can't really get up over here. We have one watchtower there already, so that's fine. I guess you can just start heading to the general fort. I don't think I need you to be wandering around anymore. Well, up here, we do have this fellow. Exactly where he is, and then come further along the border and do the same thing. Right. And we can come south and start building watchtowers along this border with Mount Ram. That'll be useful. Let's check on the Sea of Rhun and make sure that we've got all of the ship kills that we can lay our paws on here. We definitely did some damage there, but that's enough, it seems. There it is. We got what? There it is. All right. Ugh. Good work. Good work, Navy. Game seems to be confused about something with this ship. Army. Oh my. I did not know they had an army in that navy. That is extremely funny. Wow. Okay. So, we've got these 3 armies ready to do battle. Let's see. We've got to right away put Enmahoth under siege. Then we're going to scare this army off. Good. And besiege with this second army. And then this third army is going to sit right behind them, like so. So they are in reinforcement range. And then this army, whenever they get up here, whenever they can be bothered, it's going to sit right behind that first one, so that we have sort of a phalanx of 4. They are sending their family over here to immediately check out what's going on. Basically, stay for spies if you have infinite generals. Right. Varfest cleared out pretty quick. Are they heading towards Dorthalu, maybe, to try and protect it? If so, they're going to be too late, so I might. Let's get you over here to help with the siege of Dorthalu. I don't think we're going to need it. 4 turns to go there. Let's get you over here to help with the siege of Dantalad. Going to be fitting in right about there. And then this army will head towards Dorthalu as well. Once we take in Dorthalu, this will be our sort of reinforcement army to replace the reinforcements that we're leaving behind at the settlement. Hopefully that makes sense. Tier 4 at both, okay. At Enmahath. Fine. So that'll be a significantly longer siege. Dorwinion, you're going to need more troops than that if you're going to take Mistrand, so just think about that before you act. With watchtowers. I am happy, I believe. They really pulled all of their troops away, huh? I'm getting a lot of troops moving somewhere, but I can't see where. Maybe they're pulling back? Why? Well, let's save the game and find out different armies, and I'll have a hopeless, hopeless battle on my hands. Mostly would be greatly enjoyable. We're doing good. And another one on the way. Oh, I had cheated this whole time. Uh-oh. Um, Run away. Dang it. Some soldiers, hopefully the units will be fine. Yeah, I'll pay the ransom. I have infinite money. Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. So they're now just besieged. Okay, so we lose those units. It's fine. They're troops. They're expendable. It's fine. Yeah. Two more generals, and I can move these guys out as a unit, which is definitely what I want to be doing. Kalasnonaled, you are done with military, looks like. So we will start doing buildings with you. Mithlond. Building. Oh, you're looking great. Nokva Raglaw. Awesome. We've got some more troops coming out of capital area. Ooh. Start moving you north. That'd be fun. Faradur also got some new stuff. That's true. Okay. Ooh, hello. Yeah, you better run. Well, they're coming to defend Dorthalu for sure. Maybe I should send this guy over that direction instead. To Dantalad. That's probably the case. In fact, I should probably send one of these armies over to Dorthalu as well. As much as I'm proud of you all staying together, like, we gotta deal with this. No, don't lift a siege. Where's my third army? I got two people besieging. Oh, here you are. Yes, it's a different angle, so I wasn't, like, entirely sure what's going on there. Okay. Worried about Dorthalu because their faction heir is inside? I guess that makes sense. Oh yeah, big conga line going in various directions. They're trying to figure out what to do, and I don't think they quite know. Okay. Well, let's just pull back that army. See if we can't. Maybe we can receive the units in the fort. I doubt it, but they seem to be mounting some kind of offense as well. So we'll try to keep them out of our territory. I mean, they aren't going to take Darsgurud. That's simply not going to happen. but if I can stop them from providing devastation to my territory, that would be helpful. How are we doing? Hit him. Oh, surely, surely they're almost done. We'll keep trying. If I can recruit new ships, well, yes. I want them to blockade as many ports as possible. And get a merchant ship. Yes. Amazing. This, please. Just gonna slowly drain their resources over time. I'm sure they're already bankrupt, but yeah, they're completely bankrupt. I will give you a ceasefire if you give me Jaffalu, Naburka, and Mahath, Dantalad, and uh, throw in Barfest for good measure. Oh, interesting. Don't want that. Hey, well, I'll beat it out of you. I just thought we could avoid some unnecessary death. Interesting. All right. I think for the last time, we're going to save the game and end the turn here. This episode uploaded pretty quickly. Oh, I forgot about my watchtower, guys. That's okay. Upload forward. Yeah, you won. We get it. Just move on. What are we doing here? I think they withdrew their troops to Enmahath, but they don't feel confident in attacking just yet. Hmm. Luminous, so we aren't troops when the time comes. Hair was sick recently too, weren't they? Yep, that banner does not look full. Bro, what is with goodness? Alright. Probably doesn't help that it's getting hot in my RD, but I can't do anything about that just yet. I don't want the fans going while I'm recording. Okay, also, what did you get? Oh, large sound upgrade. Great. Here through it. Yeah, almost done there, it looks like. Roads. Public baths. Upgrade Osul soon enough. Under towers. You still need pop growth as well, don't you? But you need Mason's Hall first. Let's get some roads here. Ruinos, come on. You are ready to start making military stuff. Cause Nernaland, we just retrain. Let's retrain again. Okay. So, like I say, this is gonna be our last turn. I need to get going soon, but we got reinforcements from the south. I should build a tower. It's too late. We don't have any threats here. We could maybe try to sneak an army towards less. That would be funny. Maybe not useful, though. There are armies surrounding Dorthalu that are also themselves. Let's try to offer a little bit of help if we can. Can I get in that? It's a little bit awkward. Let's just get here. That should be fine. We do have an army over. Oh, that's the one that we just fought and beat. Okay. Sieges. So we'll see what happens pretty soon. En Mahath is a different story. It's got a lot more turns to go. Ships. Navies. Mercenary vessel, that would be kind of cool. No. Understandable. I kind of would like to send one of these guys. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, 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 no. Ah! Dang it, no. I declared war on the Torchbearer War. I did not mean to do that. Uh, I will take. I think I'd better take the last real save. Because that'll be from before my end turn. Sorry, a bit of a hiccup there. I did not realize what I was doing. I was like, yes, stop giving me annoying dialogues, but Erebor owns that, not Dorwinion. So now I got a whole bunch of stuff to redo. And that'll be fascinating gameplay footage. One thing we'll say about this is the loading screens are really, really cool. I've always loved the loading screens in this game. Alright, end turn. I still forgot about Watchtower, guys. Watchtower. I gotta try to remember. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you take forever, it's fine. I think things might have changed there. I'm not sure. Erebor wants something? Or are they just trying to bribe me? Okay. So, this time we're gonna screw it up. There's no ports there. There's no ports here. So we don't need to do anything with that. We can just move our guys up this way and see if Dorwinion has any territory up here. We could maybe blockade some more ports. Or simply attack their ships. Somehow they're still afloat. Oh my god, they moved backwards. Why? It's just annoying. Okay. Numinous, maybe we need to retrain some more troops. Run. Great. So that's large town upgrade. That's cool. Get a Mason's Guild House. Merchant bank. Alright, we're just doing the same thing as last time. I'm repeating myself. This should be doing mostly the same stuff as last time. Nothing has changed, right? roughly the same as last time. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. I will remember my watchtowers this time. That'll help things. I think we've got watchtowers in this area, right? Looks like it. I mean, we do have spies. That probably contributes positively to it. Oh my god. One square off. He can't build anything there. He's in Erebor's territory. Crazy. Alright. You are stuck? No. Let's take a look at something over here. So we have not much different, but it looks like there are still troops up here. Move you up as much as possible. I'm considering sending them to the west, but I would rather have them back up and Mahal. Yeah. Can I train anything here? No. Can I train anything here? Almost certainly yes, right? Yeah. That'll help. I get another army there. Uh, and then over here, come on. We have, hmm. There's like one guy here. Hold on. I think what I'm going to do is if I put myself here, I think our troops are cutting them off from all reinforcements. I might save here. Hold on. Save, and if they get reinforcements in this battle, I'm not going to fight it. Okay, perfect. We didn't need to fight it because we simply just won. Forgot to attack this guy again. That's okay. They seem to have something else going on now. 2 armies should be enough to deal with that. I'm gonna move this guy here still. Yeah, let's take another turn to do so. Why is everything so slow? And then you are moving up to nowhere in particular right now. We'll get you there, don't worry. Oh my god. Put you there. Alright. Think that's good. Would like some more troops here if I can find them. There's one. I need 3 more troops. 3 more units. 2 more units. Like, this is all the units I need. In fact, it's too many. North and eastern. And then what are you doing? What are you doing? You're right now. Right. Oh, you look at them actually. How'd you get so far so quickly? Uh, I'm not recruiting this to Pacific train. Gilead. A little bit in eastern Gilead, but not enough. There's one Gondor Cav. A couple of good things there. Alright. I take a couple more from you. Jeez. All right. That's good. So, the warpath with Dorwinion. Under siege. 2 turns left on each siege. Knock them out. Gonna be no problem. I'm kind of curious where the faction leader is. Apparently, my spot is too far away to be able to see who is governing this. It's another faction leader. I feel like their faction leader was somewhere here on the board. Is Olsinieri. Taking out these elements and a few of their armies were charging forward. For sure. They barely have any defenses in any of these settlements. They relied too heavily on much of these. But yeah, I think bar like maybe some restraint and Numinos, things are looking up. I'll do pair to remember now that I had to do that in the last go around of this turn. With that, I will save the game. And we will end the episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please do click the like button and subscribe so you can see more. There's a description for the playlist for this campaign, so you can watch all of the videos in order. Though it's a hell of a marathon, so make sure you're stocked up before you start it on beverages, snacks, diapers. There's also a link to my Ingress channel where you can watch videos of me playing a different game. It's been an exciting weekend for that, so I'd suggest checking it out right now. There's a link to my Discord server where you can chat with me and folks who like the channel. And finally, there's a link to my Patreon where you can support me for $5 per month. It really helps out. It's my only source of income right now. I really appreciate it if you can. Like that, I think that closes out the episode. It's an exciting one. We're at war with Dorwinion. It's official. We are fighting other good people. Things are happening. I look forward to seeing what's down. Thank you all once again for watching, and I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.